Okay, now we're going to concentrate on how do you finish the edges of these things when you have to install a fiberglass or acrylic tub. This happens to be the Delta Classic 400, but whatever tub you got to finish it. So we're going to look at that, and it always seemed like common sense, but that's just because I've been in the business, I guess, for so long. Because everybody complains that I never address it in none of my videos, so I'm going to go ahead and address it now. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut drywall. You come up a couple inches from the flange. That's where you make your cut. Get rid of anything in the way, like I did right there. And then we're just going to install drywall back to the tub. What it's going to be is just like when we build it brand new. When a house is built, a single piece unit is usually put in place, a single piece fiberglass bathtub shower unit, and then you drywall right up to the edge. Well, that's all we're going to do now. We're just going to continue that drywall right to the edge. And as I said, it seemed like common sense, but you know, unless you've done it before, maybe it didn't. It's not. So I'll go ahead and put the drywall in and show you how it goes. First thing you're going to want to do is mark your studs. You can see how I marked them there, so I know where all the center of the stud is on the wall. So when I put the piece of drywall up, I'll know where to screw to. Okay? And then just measure it from the drywall to the tub flange and install your piece of drywall. And throw in a couple screws wherever there's wood. It really is as simple as that. I just simply measured from the drywall down to the frame, measured it, and cut the piece of drywall and stuck it in there. And just cut nice pieces and install it. And that's it. And then we were going to tape it and mud it, of course. We'll run our tape across here and mud it. Try to keep your bottom edge nice and straight with the thing. So what you're really doing on the bottom edge is putting in your sealant. Okay, that's going to seal that bottom end and make it real nice. So if you can have a choice between having a little excess somewhere, have it up at the top because your tape and mud cover that. But here, only sealant covers that. So you want to have a nice tight fit as you can. Okay? And that's it. That's exactly how you do it. I'll go ahead and do the rest, but that's all we're looking at. Simply cutting it to height, cutting it for, you know, the right height and then the right length to get exactly what you're looking for, you know. And you're in business. When you get over to this long side, of course, you only got a 4-foot drywall unless you're getting the 8-foot piece and ripping it down. But normally 4 foot, so you just go over to the nearest stud closest to 4 foot, put it there, and then put your next piece in, which is what I'll do. Okay? Okay, once you've put your drywall all up, if you have any corner beading, now is of course the time to do that, replace that also. But anyway, once you put it on there, put your tape on. There's tape on there now. It's hard to see because it's white. Perhaps in your video you might not be able to see it, but it's there. And anyway, again, you want to just get it nice and tight to the side of the shower, you know, best you can anyway, you know. And then tape the drywall together. And you're going to be sealing where it touches the shower or bathtub stall. You're going to be sealing that with the same sealant you use for the whole project. DAP 3.0 is the best. But anyway, tape it and then start mudding. So that's the whole project. I mean, you know, people were asking about it, and it really goes without saying. It's just simple Simon Metapyman. And that's the way it goes. Okay? All right. So anyway, have any questions, put it down below. Okay, then put on your first coat of mud, and it'll look similar to this. Again, you're going to seal your sealant, you're going to seal that edge between the wall and the drywall with that same sealant you're going to use on your seams. Okay, and this is the sealant here, just so you didn't know. It's DAP 3.0. Okay, that's the stuff you want to get, and it works perfect, and it sticks to acrylic. So anyway, put on your first coat of mud, and it'll look like this, and keep going. I had an issue with the floor, so I put in concrete leveler, and they're going to put on another stickum floor underneath it, or on top of it. The owners are. Anyway, so this is what it looks like here, and it's one coat of mud. Alright, have any questions, put them down below. Okay, well, that's the final coat before texturing. Got it all smoothed out, ready to go. And it's a skip trowel, so it'll be real nice. It'll match all existing and be perfect. Okay, remember when you're doing this, the whole video was just to show you how to put the perimeter drywall on. But that's the way it turns out when you're all finished. Of course, I still got to texture it, and I'll come back and do that. And the owners are going to paint it later, but that's the way it should look. All right, that's your whole setup. If you have any questions, put them down below. Well, there you go. When this is all finished, you just bring your drywall up to it, mud it, texture it, and you're all set. I mean, it looks like, let's do actually a touch of the painting around this caulking, but I mean, it looks perfect, you know. Just run your drywall up to it, and you're all set. That's the way the finished product looks. Remember, I replaced this corner bead because it was messed up too, you know. But looks great.